Welcome to the rodent room. DMJ Reptile. How I put rats, mice, and African soft furs into colonies. Alright, so I want to just do a quick video on my rodent room and kind of how we do stuff over here at DMJ Reptiles when it comes to breeding mice, rats, and African soft furs. So here we go. So everybody just got fed. So I don't know if you can hear it, but you kind of hear everyone nibbling. But first we'll start off with the rats. So here's the ID cards that I make. This colony was put together this month. It's a 1 to 5 colony. I do start with 1 to 5s while they're still young. When they do get bigger, and the males specifically are giant, then it gets reduced down to 1 to 4. But for now, for their first 2 litters, I can get away with 5 in a bin. And as you can see, my rats are friendly because I pet them.
They're friends.
And we love our Rexes, so you can see they all have
big ears,
curly whiskers.
Oh. Hello. Our rats are cute.
I like these cards. Yeah, the rats. Rats are adorable.
Yeah.
So I used to be really good with doing all this stuff, but I kind of actually use these cards closer to the end, so that I can say, okay, well, to the end meaning in 9 months. So in October or August time, this colony will be replaced. And I get an idea of what kind of production they're having because I hold back my animals for breeders from large litters. Go over here. This is a little bit older. So we love our Rexes. That's not a Rex. Oh no, yeah, it is. That's cute little rat.
Crawler, right? Cute crawler.
Yeah, it's a crawler. This is a weaned. I love these blues. Actually, I have a colony that we just put together today.
Blues?
That almost everyone is blue. Almost everyone is blue. Look at them. They said. So now these are like, a little bit over a month and a half, almost 2 months old.
I can see a bit in it finally.
And I want to produce as much of these blues as I can. So this colony, I'm gonna actually when they get big, that one right there will end up coming out. But a blue Dumbo Rex is what I'd love to just see in all my bins. Then we have our grow out bins. So these are going to be the ones that they're left over from today's feeding. And if you're nice to the rats will be nice to you. How nice a rat is. Big Dumbo he is. Big Dumbo ears. I love the big Dumbo. So I can see the ears on that one.
Yeah.
And that's another Dumbo Rex. And we like our hairless too.
Yeah, the hairless are cool.
See, this is that litter that we won't hold anyone back that are in here because they all have eye issues. And look at that thing.
Aww.
And that's a Rex. So that's a Dumbo hairless Rex.
Oh, get back in.
And with this I got 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to see a really cool... I think this is the bin. Yeah.
Oh, that baby is so good.
So this bin, it was a very large litter. I already fed off most of the The ones that I don't want to keep, but I mean,
Aw.
look at that thing.
How can you feed that all?
I'm not. Like, this one's a female, and she'll be a big part. I love this white part of the face. It reminds me of an opossum. Another Rex. Dumbo Rex. It's blue. And that's a boy. He'll...
No, I want to keep you.
Yeah, you can't do that. This is Mama. She probably mothered these. Like I said, you treat your rats good, and they'll be nice. Look at this one. Little Rexy. So eventually they will go into 1 to 4s, but for now they're fine. Here's a grow out bin, because I have 9 colonies that are going to be replaced. So we're up to 50 grow outs now. Once I start seeing offspring in the bins, then I start. Look at the food in its mouth.
Cute.
She's like, I'm just trying to eat.
The babies won't leave me alone.
But yeah, so that's the rats, and that's the setup. We got another rack over here
On wheels.
on wheels, and we're gonna end up adding another one. I'm gonna go from 36 bins to 42.
Or we're gonna add another one.
It's gonna go on wheels too,
Yeah.
or we're gonna shift all the racks over and we're gonna put it here. We're gonna get rid of those fish tanks over there.
Yeah.
Here's like my retired females. So they, I pulled the males, and then I call it like a community female bin. I'll let them all have another litter, and once they have their last litter, then they're bowl food. So there's that with rats. Now we'll go to mice and African sufferers. So if you haven't seen my video yet on these stainless steel tubs, I highly recommend them. I get them from Websterant.com. They end up being about $12 each, but I don't have to worry about them getting chewed up. The only time I ran into an issue was a screen issue where the screen didn't go to the edge, and yes, the African sufferers did chew themselves out.
But we did catch all of them.
We did catch all of them. So we'll look over here. So this is a fresh colony that we just put together with my little mices. Mice aren't really socially, well, they're not social like the rats, but they're cool. I think I hated mice because I was unsuccessful at breeding them. Now I like them. We have so many different patterns. I try to keep breeding patterns and mixing them and getting as many colors as I can into them. When I do a bin like that, so that's a new bin, I'll go with 12 females and 1 male. Let's see. So here's this colony was put together in November. You got any babies in there yet?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's babies in there. They're already reproducing. These ones I'm trying to kind of filter out, but I always go with them because I don't know why these brown mice just do so well. The brown mice and the black mice. Let's see. Now these ones I got from Mythical Exotics from Curtis and Jill, and I got them in March, so they are getting old. And I actually only have 1 colony that actually reproduced more that were like that. So I finally am building colonies with them. I'm going to let them ride and pretty much hold back every baby because I really like that salt and pepper luck. What we got here? New colony. Oh no, we looked in there already. Put your head.
Get your head out of there, baby.
Alright, let's see. So I kind of go 1 to 12. I go 1 to 12 in these bins. I'm very successful with it. This is an older colony. I kind of just let it ride. If I feel like they're not producing well, then I just build a new one. What else do we got? Look at these guys.
Aww.
All their tails are all twisted together. So we got some babies in there. Oh, not a lot. I have some bins that are like explosions, but we actually just fed off quite a bit. The food that we're feeding is just the doggy bag food from Tractor Supply and black sunflower seeds from Walmart. They seem to really explode ever since I started doing that. So lots of babies in here. Oh yeah. There's a couple babies in here.
Babies.
There's a few of them in there.
That's a lot.
These ones I like with these patchy colors, so that's what I've been doing with this colony. But I'm trying to, unfortunately, all those mice with those cool colors I got were all originally long-haired, and I prefer not long-haired because it's hard to sex them. So I've been actually trying to breed it out. Only hold back the short-haired ones. Alright, let's see. Here's a new 1 to 3 colony of African soffers. Cute little buggers. They're so adorable.
But they're so mean at times.
But they're jerks. Let's see, I know I got a couple good bins. You guys move. Let's see. And no, not a lot in here. Look how cute they are. Just cuddling with each other.
And their eyes are super cute. How they pop
Yeah, it's
out.
so cute. They look like they're in a mouse trap already. Oh, so this is the bin. So this was made in October. And I'm just so happy because I'm starting to produce more of these salt and pepper ones. So we're gonna pull from there, and then what I'll do is I have a male that produces, and I'll use a male from their offspring. So here's my typical African soffer setup. I like to do 1 to 8. Just because, you know, you randomly find one that passes. So you go 1 to 8. Whoa, that one's missing a... Oh, that's a tumor on it.
Where?
On this one. So I go 1 to 8, so if one passes, I don't have to worry about reintroducing. It's always such a nightmare when you have to reintroduce a African soffer. Let's see, this is a new... This bin was made in November. Let's see what we got in here. Any babies?
Holy babies.
So African soffers can be freaking jerks.
Yeah.
You know, like you got all these females in here, and clearly she didn't have all those babies. But look, one mama is nursing
All those babies.
that explosion of babies. You get down. So like, I guess you can pet them. Yeah, they can be nice. You know, the biting with them, it's not like they're like physically like. The biting, I see, it seems to be just. They're kind of curious, like they just nip you. Oh, the babies. She's like camera shy. Told you to stop recording me when I'm nursing. But yeah. So our baskets work. We did a video on those. And the racks are still going really strong.
I remember when you were making the baskets, the little ones were torturing me.
Yeah, they're beating you up. Yeah. And then we have 6 spots. Well, 5 spots over here. Well, 4 spots. 4 spots that need tenants. But now that the hatching season kind of is down to the end, we got one more clutch due on the 7th of January. And then we just offered our last clutch of 2020, its first meal. We're not really in need of too much mice. So I'm actually going to probably downsize that and or just, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't even know what I was going to say, Julia.
I don't know. I'm not excited.
Tired.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to do is we're not going to be really building. We're going to be swapping out colonies and just going with fresh bloodlines with the older bloodlines, and then yeah, kind of slow it down with the mouse production a little bit. We can always call them and offer frozen. I have a lot of people that ask for frozen all the time, but it's just extra work, and we got enough work already. Right now the focus is getting rats, because now all the clutches from 2020, the snakes that I still have that haven't sold yet, they're already moving up to rats. Unless I grow out mice and give them adult mice, but I'd rather give a crawler or a weaned than an adult mouse. But yeah, so there's the update on our rodents and how we do our breeding. Look at your shirt. Look at all the cat hair on your shirt. Right. Our cat sheds all over him. You see? Do I have cat hair all over me?
Dog.
No. You know why? Because I didn't hold the cat. And what do you think? Think David needs a haircut?
No, I don't.
Here's another thing too that we just did with the rats. I helped somebody do siding, so I learned how to use a brake. So I made these little, I don't know what you want to call them, but pieces of metal to put over here. And then with a wood clamp, carpenter's clamp, one of these jammies, I put a little hot glue, clamped it on, let it cool off, take the clamp off, and now my rats won't be chewing bins. So we did about 1/3 of them, and I think every cleaning will just slowly work them in, because nobody likes escapees, especially us. I just want to take the time to thank everyone who watched this video to the end. Please like, follow, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And you can also check me out on Instagram and Facebook. Peace.